halfway out of this, in the 6 semesters. You've, this is where people now just begin. So, I mean, that's kind of overwhelming. I mean, obviously, we're not going to plateau, but I'm excited to see how much further we even go, and as you as individuals grow, working together, and also, as, like I said, as individuals.
I set up a schedule for our child studies for next week, and what we'll do is invite your classroom teacher or teachers to come to the child study.
A question could be asked: why is it important for these apprentice teachers to be in the school for 6 semesters as opposed to 3 semesters? Some of that seems like a no-brainer to me, that the more exposure you have, the better it is. But the way we did it, I think, was important. We made it so that we did not exclude the importance of that classroom instruction, that theory. That's foundational, that's important. But theory blended with practice was how it was going to be internalized and develop these apprentice teachers in their belief systems, their values, and then their skill level and the final performance, really.
And the idea was, how do we establish a long-term partnership, not just semester by semester, and not just year by year, but we formulated a 3-year plan. And this was novel for Keene State College, is to have a 3-year plan for apprentice teachers to start in their sophomore year, stay in the same school for 3 years, for 6 semesters, so that they would really become part of the school community. They would experience a school community. They would feel that they understood the school, the philosophy, the approach, the curriculum. They could see children developmentally over time.
I can't believe I will admit this on camera, okay, but I will. My first thought was, wow, great free help. Because, see, that's the administrator taking over, like, this is cost-free. We will have so many adults in this building as role models for kids. We can individualize instruction because now we're going to have the bodies to do it. I wasn't really thinking about so much that this is a course for college students as much as it was a service to our school. So that was my first thought. So congratulations on the end of a first semester. I hope it was productive. I do want to let you know, even though you are entitled, the interns in here, to learn, we are learning a lot from having you in the building too, and you have really contributed some great service to our school. Please don't underestimate the importance of that. You know, you are students, yes, but our students have really benefited greatly from you being here. And because of the precedent you have set, I feel as a new person very strongly that we've got to continue this partnership, because we are getting as much, if not more, out of it than all of you are. It has to be a give and take. It's got to be a 50-50 where we are impacted as well. And gee, look what the college is doing there. Throw their interns out there. We got to start throwing our kids out there and start doing that stuff, and create more opportunities for kids.
Well, one thing we discussed in the very beginning of this whole partnership was the innovation effect that that there needed to be. First of all, a school that was going to take interns of this nature, apprentice teachers, needed to be themselves working on improvement. It provides life to the school, energy to the school, because of that professionalism, the community that occurs. People take risks in community more than they do by themselves sometimes.
The train right now for school reform and what's happening in school districts is moving so fast. We have to jump on board, and it's risky.
Are you ready? On your mark! Get set!
And there's some blind faith involved with this, but we have to get on board with what's going on in the reforms in education right now. We get it. You know, in fact, a lot of what they're talking about, we've always been talking about, which is probably the primary thing that excites me the most about this. I think we have to be able to now share our expertise with the schools and them share their expertise back with us to figure out how to do this.